Hello there. Seeing as it's 30 years to the day, 2nd of June 1994, that I finally passed my driving test, I thought I'd tell the story and release it today. You can hear what happens. Hope you enjoy. Take care. Some days you just know it's your day. The 2nd of June 94 was my day. 3 driving tests down. This one was going to be the one. My first was cancelled because of fog. The second attempt was my own fault, hitting a curb during a manoeuvre. Third time lucky simply wasn't, but this one went swimmingly. Those words, "I am pleased to say you have now passed. Congratulations," were music to my ears. As if the day couldn't get any better, I even got a new girlfriend that evening, and even better than that, a Bedford HA van. Becky was best friends with a girl from off the estate, but she herself was not from around there. I called in to see her friend's brother about a motorbike he had that was possibly for sale. My father, rather benevolently, had lent me his Vauxhall Astra van to use, the Morris Marina by then out of MOT. I was on good form that evening, buying the motorbike, making the girls laugh, and generally on and up. As I was getting ready to go, Becky came over to me once again giving congratulations for passing my test. I took the bull by the horns in the smoky room, asking her out for the following evening. She was staying with her friend for the whole weekend, so agreed. On my way to work the following day, at the garage up the mile or so up the road from the estate, I spotted a little red Bedford HA van for sale on the forecourt. Hardly a vehicle to set a young lad's pulse racing. It had 2 plus points, cheapness and a fresh MOT certificate. 250 was the price, but cash got it down to 210. I rang the insurance company from the garage, loaded up the Honda I'd arrived on, paid and left. Father just rubbed his head when I got to work in the little Bedford, but I could see the potential. The same trick was applied as with the Ford Escort van I had owned previously, in that sticky number plate letters and a straight edge were used to sign write it. This one even had a tow bar fitted, so it would prove handy for fetching larger motorbikes in with Uncle's trailer. Performance from the 1256 petrol Viva engine, though better than earlier incarnations, was still sloth-like, the gearing being particularly low. Acceleration of 110 mile an oh no, sorry, 10 mile an hour in first gear, 25 mile an hour in second, and 40 mile an hour in third, with it topping out at about 70 mile an hour meant I would actually have got places quicker on my Honda 125. As arranged that evening, I collected Becky. I impressed her with the van's power down the long straight by Paws on our way to a pub. She was a small girl, about 5 feet tall, with long brown ringlet curly hair, and though thin, had enormous breasts. Summer being just around the corner, it was a warm, dry evening. Rattling through the sun-dappled countryside in the little red van, we listened to the Cranberries on an ancient cassette player I had hastily fitted to the Bedford about 3 hours earlier. She confessed to not getting out and about that much. Neither of her parents drove, so it was the bus, train, or nothing. We got on okay, ending the evening with a cheeky kiss under the lamp-post outside her friend's gate. I asked if she wanted to be my girlfriend. The reply was an affirmative, and things went on from there. It was a curious match-up, really. Interests-wise, we didn't fit. I liked Motorhead. She was mad on opera, her favourite recording artists being Dame Kiri Takanawa and Julio Iglesias. If I took her on the back of my motorbike, she would scream, saying it made her feel sick. Most evenings I would call round to her parents' house in the van, or a few times in the old Bedford CF lorry, to collect her and really impress her parents. Then we would just drive round, showing up at various friends' places or the odd pub. One strange thing I did start to become aware of after a few weeks was this. At the end of the evening, when it was time to say goodbye, rather than parking outside her house to make out in the dark, she would get me to park up 2 streets away, opposite a particular house. This seemed to make her incredibly sexually charged. I wasn't knocking this upturning my fortunes. What 18-year-old would? But it all seemed a bit odd. I started to wonder who lived there, figuring maybe it was an ex-boyfriend's home or something weird like that. After a few more weeks, I got brave and quietly asked her friend about it. A knowing smile came upon her face. "That's Miss Tarr's house. Is she still obsessing about her?" the girl giggled. Turned out Miss Tarr was the sixth form music teacher, a fierce-looking woman in her 50s with comfortable shoes. Apparently, Becky had been fixated on her for years, sending the poor teacher poems and notes of adoration. I didn't let on to Becky that I knew, happily going along with it all of an evening time. But as the summer drifted by, Well, I got a bit busier with work, so I hadn't really got time to take her out as much. I can't say the relationship suddenly ended, but it all just became a lot more casual. Shame, really, but there you go. Hello, thank you for watching my video. If you've enjoyed this and would like to see more, then please subscribe to my channel and also share with your friends. Much appreciated. Take care.